Hey, what's going on everyone? Try to Thrive here, talking about an odd subject of Planet Zoo. With the beta now a week away from ending, I figured it'd be really cool to do something that, well, I've been thinking about doing for a while that no one else has done yet, and that is some animal comparison. So there are a lot of similar animals in the game, along with a lot of unique animals, but one of the biggest it's actually kind of controversial. One of the biggest similar animals is the grizzly bear and the Himalayan brown bear. Now, it's not the grizzly bear's fault for being in, it's just such a common animal, but the Himalayan brown bear was kind of an out-of-the-nowhere animal, and even I, like a lot of people, were kind of like, I don't know, surprised more than anything, maybe a little disappointed, maybe it kind of took a spot of another animal, who knows. But since then, I just recently did a exhibit speed build on the Himalayan brown bear, and I've gotten a good time to look at it. And I've also placed in a grizzly bear, as you're seeing right now, with this Himalayan brown bear to compare the two animals and to figure out, is the Himalayan brown bear really that unnecessary of the animal, or maybe it's better than the grizzly bear? Maybe the grizzly bear is now the disappointing one. Who knows? But, well, since making this video and seeing the two compared, there are some major differences I didn't even realize. I thought they'd basically be the exact same size, exact same shape, maybe a bit furrier on the Himalayan brown bear. I know different coloring wise, but that was about it. But there are actually some major differences in both managing the animals and the way they look. Also, you can't put two together. You can't put one of each in an exhibit together. They will start fighting, as you'll see in this video I recorded. So first off, I'll talk about some of the differences right now, as you're about to see, actually. But the Himalayan brown bear is actually quite substantially smaller than the grizzly bear. The grizzly bear, of course, has a bit of a darker skin tone, and the Himalayan one's got a bit of a lighter, but the real big difference to me is just, the size-wise. I mean, I was really surprised. It's actually very easy to tell the two apart. I don't know if it was because I'm using a female Himalayan brown bear against, I think it was a male grizzly bear, but the Himalayan brown bear actually does look substantially different, so there is one good reason why you should use both species. I wouldn't use both species in a park, but you should continue back and forth between them. Really comparing them overall, from my experiences of building grizzly bear habitats and Himalayan brown bear, I can deduce that, well, Himalayan brown bears are the more challenging one, as they are also more exotic, and actually I think they are more exciting to your guests. So there's a plus side and a downside to the Himalayan. It's more exotic, more worth it to put in your zoo, but also it is more challenging to contain. The grizzly bear, on the other hand, while more common, of course, and bigger, is actually a little bit easier to manage. So it's kind of a win-lose situation. Do you want to go with more exciting variety, with more of a challenging aspect, or do you want to go nice and common but also easy? Between me and the audience, I think most people would agree that the grizzly bear is probably the more common, going to be more used and loved one. I don't really think a lot of people are going to talk about the Himalayan brown bear much, but I'm just telling you guys right now, from seeing the Himalayan brown bear in game, you should check it out just at least once. It is actually a pretty cool animal nonetheless. If I'm in a zoo and I have the options of either doing grizzly or Himalayan, I actually think I'm probably going to end up doing Himalayan, only because of the fact that the Himalayan brown bear is actually quite more special than we thought. And hey, the grizzly bear is still cool, so I'm really happy with the Himalayan brown bear. I just want to do this comparison. I think I like both bears. I think I actually find the Himalayan a little bit more interesting, but I think for most people the grizzly bear is still going to be number one. And yeah, so that was this quick animal comparison. I know it was kind of an odd topic out of nowhere, but it was just kind of, I was really just thinking about it. Do people want to see these two animals compare? What's more worth getting? In my opinion, both are very worth it, but all I'm saying is give the Himalayan a try. You might actually enjoy it more. So yeah, now also stay tuned for next week. Before the beta's over, I plan to also do one more animal comparison between the Indian and African elephant, another two very similar animals, but not as controversial. Still, I also plan to do some more exhibit speed builds, and give a video about my thoughts on the beta when it's over, as we will wait for the full release of Planet Zoo. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe, and stay tuned for more Planet Zoo news.